Amazon is popping those plastics for good. The retailer says that in an effort to be more eco-friendly, it's going to replace packaging with recycled paper. It plans to use the last of the pillows.
News. Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. It tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is perfect for the beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out and day drinking with your friends. Look for the bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
What seems to be the problem?
Doctor, thank goodness. My husband found out Cricket Wireless has 5G plans starting at $15 a month, and his jaw just dropped.
Did he hear about Cricket's blazing fast 5G?
Yep.
What about their reliable nationwide coverage?
Yes, that too.
I see. Unfortunately, there's no cure. But you will have really fast 5G.
Get jaw-droppingly fast 5G for $15 a month. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available everywhere. Video may be limited to SD. Fees may apply. Terms and restrictions apply. Subject to change. See store for details.
Warning, this show may cause loss of bladder control. Rubber underwear is advised.
Coming to you live from the WBRC studios, it's the LOL Loads of Laughs comedy show. Please welcome your hosts, the funniest guys in the whole wide room, Joe and Mike.
Good evening, WBRC listeners and fans of the LOL show. This is the LOL Loads of Laughs comedy show, and I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, and I have to agree with our intro there. We are the funniest guys in this room.
Yes, and it's a rather wide room at that.
Yes, rather wide, but we're the only two here.
Yeah, so that's why we're the funniest guys in the room.
Absolutely.
So if you're just now tuning in and don't know what you're listening to, you're in luck because we have no idea what we're doing. This is the LOL Loads of Laughs comedy show. This is our Father's Day special.
Yes, it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day out there to all you fathers that are out there listening.
And yes, we are a little slow, but if you haven't listened to our show before, it'll all make sense by the end.
Yes. We are a little slow. So happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I said that already.
Yeah. So, sir, did you have a good Father's Day?
Actually, I had a pretty good Father's Day. I heard from both my kids. I just got, which is really odd for me, I just got a Father's Day card from my son. It just came in the mail today.
Really?
Yeah. And it was really a sweet, nice card. I hung it up on the wall.
Did he send it to the wrong person?
I think he did. Well, I have a little listener out there that said, "Hi, Mike."
Well, congratulations, Mike.
Well, that's what I got. I got a listener out there. So I have a fan out there, Joe.
Well, as hot as it's been, you need a fan.
Yeah. So, hi, Jackson. And I believe his name is Jackson Cole Newcomb.
Well, Jackson, buddy, we appreciate you listening to the show. And, buddy, no offense, but if you're a fan of Mike's, buddy,
He's 5 years old, so be kind.
Well, okay, that makes sense then.
He is my girlfriend's grandson.
Also, he has no choice.
He has no choice. He's spending the night with me tonight.
Now it all makes sense.
And he's actually out there listening right now, and they're sending messages. So he's out there all smiling. Jackson Cole Newcomb.
So that's why he's a fan. He wants to sleep indoors tonight in the air conditioning.
Yeah. I told him he could sleep inside tonight.
If he's a fan of yours.
If he's a fan of mine. Now he can't. He tends to sleep with Jesse and I, and he likes to sleep in the middle, but he likes to kick.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Well, it's okay. He can kick me. Like I said, he's 5 years old. He doesn't kick very hard.
Okay.
So I thought, since he's out there listening, Joe.
Yes,
you
sir.
think maybe we could play him a little song today?
Play him, in the words of King Chuck, play him a little diddly.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, King Chuck. He's not going to show up tonight, is he?
As far as I know, I tried to hide myself. In this heat, it's been nice. I've tried to hide myself from him, so I haven't seen him. So as far as I know, he's not making an appearance.
Well, dude, I seen him in the store. I was at downtown at the big, box store down there.
The $1.25 tree?
Well, I seen him down there, and I said, Queen! And he said, it's King! I was like, okay!
You got him all stirred up?
Yeah, I like getting him stirred up a little bit. I like that guy, and I can't get those songs out of my head that he sang. Or, the one song that he
Yeah, no matter how many times you bash your head against the wall, it still won't leave.
it's still there. It's stuck.
Yeah.
So Jackson, would you like to hear a song? I'm going to sing it to you. What do you think?
Well, that'll guarantee a way to lose your one and only fan real quick.
Well, I just got a message that said, yes, he said yes.
All right, so here we go. So, Jackson, buddy, this is going out to you, and this is from the
itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
That'd be more appropriate for this time of year. This is by Sheb Woolley, and this is the Purple People Eater.
Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. It had a one long horn and one big eye. I commenced to shaking and I said, ooh-wee. It looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
A one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me.
One-eyed.
Well, he came down to earth and he lit in a tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him say in a voice so gruff,
I wouldn't eat you 'cause you're so tough.
it was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me.
One-horn.
I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line? He said, eating purple people and it sure is fine. But that's not the reason that I came to land.
I want to get a job in a rock and roll band.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater, pigeon-toed, undergrowth, flying purple people eater.
He wears short shorts.
Friendly little people eater, what a sight to see. And then he swung from the tree and he lit on the ground and he started to rock, really rocking around. It was a crazy ditty with a swinging tune.
Sing a bop bop a boop a lap a loom bam boom.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater, pigeon-toed, undergrowth, flying purple people eater.
I like short shorts.
Flying purple people eater, what a sight to see.
Purple people.
Well, he went on his way and then what do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out, really knocking him dead, playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head.
Tequila.
That was Sheb Woolley, the Purple People Eater.
Purple People Eater.
Now, Mike, I do have to say that you did bring up a good point about the little yellow polka dot bikini.
Well, you're not going to put one on, are you?
Well, if it gets any hotter, I might consider it.
Well, I don't want to see it.
No, our buddy Grayson, he did a video last week, and it makes perfect sense, talking about being hot outside and playing a Halloween song here in June. It is still June.
It is still June.
Okay. Just making sure.
June 22nd, by the way.
Yes, it is, for a few more hours. Why don't they do, you hear Christmas in July. So why, instead of doing Christmas in July, why don't they do Halloween in July? Think about it. Because when he started explaining it, it made perfect sense to me. So think about it. How hard is it to get a 4-year-old to wear their jacket over their Batman costume? Because you try to get it on them. Mom, that's not part of the costume. But it's cold. But it's not the part of the costume. And there's a fight, and it's cold, and it's usually raining, and just right down miserable.
Okay, well, I get that. But, I don't know.
So, think about it. Wouldn't it be much better if you did Halloween in like June or July?
Well, I think we ought to do Christmas in the summertime as well. I wish it would snow in the summer instead of in the winter. When it's cold, I don't like the cold.
You want it to snow when it's 80 degrees outside.
Yeah, wouldn't that be beautiful?
That would be interesting. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I think it's called rain, though.
It's melted snow. But think about it. If we do Halloween during July, you can do fireworks and candy for the kids, and then the adults can do their own trick or treat. Everybody can just grill out and then go to each neighbor, and y'all can trade out barbecued food. And it'd just be nothing but wonderful.
Okay, let's make it a law.
Yeah. Here, you heard it here first, folks, on the LOL Loads of Laughs comedy show.
We're going to start a petition.
Yes.
And we'll put it out there for everybody to see and sign. So it's up to you, public.
Yeah, we're going to move Halloween from October 31st to sometime in July, and y'all can pick the date, and we will have Halloween in July.
It'll be easier for hay rides as well.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
As long as they try to ride hay bale as it comes out of the baler, not before it goes in the baler.
Okay.
I can see Timmy trying to ride it all the way through the baler.
Old Timmy.
In Timmy's case, you better hope it's a round bale, not a square bale.
Okay. I'll tell you what, all joking aside, Timmy and Jackson are pretty close in racing there.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to say, I've never...
A lot of fun to be around.
I was going to say, I've never met Jackson, but for some reason, I don't think he could be half as annoying as Timmy.
No, Jackson's not annoying.
I didn't say that.
I mean, they're just high-strung.
Adventurous.
Adventurous, yes.
Jackson's adventurous. Timmy's a pain.
Jackson's just a good boy. He's all boy.
Well, that's the only way to be, just wide open.
And Jesse and I introduced him to the creek.
And you haven't got him out of there since, have you?
Oh, he loved it. Showed him how to catch crawl crabs, go
crawdads, yeah.
Print pinchers. And I said, don't worry about them print pinchers. And I put my finger down there, and, they pinch. And I said, they don't hurt. And I said, if it does hurt, it'll only hurt for a second.
Yeah. And then your tip finger falls off, and then
we don't have big crawl crabs. Jesse got a minnow. I don't know what that thing is. She got a minnow bucket, and then a thing to catch minnows in.
Yeah.
And minnow trap, I guess, is what it is. But anyway, she's been setting that out. She caught a snake.
Ooh.
Yeah, a big old snake.
Black snake?
No, in the water snake.
Water snake?
It was pretty cool.
I've had to...
It died, by the way, because they can't breathe underwater.
Strangest thing.
Yeah.
I've had to deal with 5 separate snake situations this summer already. 4 black snakes, like each of them at least range from 6 to 8 foot long, and then a little garter snake that was next to nothing.
I've killed 3 water snakes so far.
Yeah, the black snakes, all 4 was within like 4 days.
Wow.
Yeah. All around the house, too.
They seen a black snake today crossing the creek up on the hillside. I wasn't home, so I don't know. Jackson says, quit talking about him. He said, talk about Joe being annoying. We don't have enough time to talk about Joe being annoying.
But that's my favorite subject, me.
me. But I can call your wife and get some more info.
Well, good luck. She don't listen to this show.
Call her, though. She'd answer the phone.
Yeah, call her on the air, Mike. That'll get us thrown off.
Oh, my.
Well, now, I'll admit there was a possible 6th, if you want to count a 6th snake incident, but I was going down the road, and I seen him stretched out in the road, and I make sure I didn't slow down. But that one I don't count that one. But
I don't know. Everybody says leave the black snakes alone, but you know what? My theory is the only good snake is a dead snake.
Bingo! The grand prize winner is Mike!
Hey, I won something.
Well, sir, we ready for another bit?
I think so.
All right, so you're familiar with John Reap and his material.
Yes, sir.
So in true Father's Day fashion, we're going to hear Mr. Reap talk about his dad, David Reap, which unfortunately John Reap's father did pass away a while back. But here's one of his stories talking about his dad growing up, and this is John Reap with David Reap mows over a bee's nest.
I'll prove it to you. I had to mow the grass when I was a kid, right? That was my job. And between our yard and our neighbor's yard, we had these railroad ties. You guys know what a railroad tie is? Thank God. You don't understand, man. I hate having to tell people in Los Angeles, it's a square log, stupid. Never heard of that? We had 8 of them right in a row. I don't know why they were there. I think my dad thought the Polar Express might come through one night. All I know is I had to edge up against these logs, you know? I'm edging. All of a sudden, I see a bunch of bees hanging out on this one log. I skip that log, finish the yard. I go in to tell my dad I'm done, which was a mistake, you know? As soon as he hears you're finished, you're like, oh, that didn't take long. Let's take a looky out here. Finished, huh? All right. What's that right there? What's that grass coming out of that log, son? Looks like you missed a spot. I was like, Dad, I think there might be a bee's nest under there. He goes, oh, okay. Uh-huh. Bee's nest, huh? That's good. Let me tell you something about bees, John. Bees live in trees. He said that. He said those words. He kicked the log over, took the lawnmower, mowed over where the log was. And it was a wasp nest in the ground. They can do that. Google it. He put the lawnmower right on top of this nest. He thought if he did that, all the bees would get magically sucked into the bag. But bees don't work like that. In about 5 seconds, he had 500 bees all over his face. He was freaking out. He was running around. His head was a honeycomb, man. He was trying to punch bees in the face. He can't shake them. He's running this way. Lawnmower's going downhill by itself. Just taking out the neighbor's roses. And here's a kicker. We have a pool he could have jumped in. He ran past the pool. And he got in his truck. I wish I was making this up. He got in his truck and he drove off. He just left. He was gone for 2 hours. He came back 2 hours later, covered in bee stings. His face was red and puffy. Looked like a dodgeball. I'm like, Daddy, what happened? What happened? Are you okay? He goes, I tell you what happened, John. I had bees on me. I flipped out. I took off running. I ran past the pool. I got in a truck. And I was like, well, I might as well go to the grocery store now. You know? We're getting a little low on bee repellent. He never learns, which is weird because he's always trying to teach you a lesson. I'll teach you.
That was John Reap with David Reap mows the bee's nest, and I'm sitting there insulting Mike off air.
Yes, he was.
But if you watch us on TikTok at LOL Radio Show 1, you would have heard the insult. It was family friendly, but it just wasn't very nice.
But I don't think he meant how it sounded.
Yeah.
But it was an insult.
Yeah. So Mike and I, we were discussing this weather.
Well, first off, I want to say we were discussing idiots.
Yes.
Now you can go, Joe.
Yeah, and that brought us to the weather. And for all the people that go on Facebook and post, boy, I prefer 32 over 102 degree weather. I said what I said. There's something seriously wrong with you because y'all are the same exact ones. It snows 3 flakes and you're screaming, it needs to quit snowing. I can't get out.
So I would like to add to that. I'd like to say you are idiots. That's right. My name is Mike. And Joe, give them our address so they can get a hold of us, please.
Well, I would if I remember, but I can't remember. Or are you talking about our email address?
Our email address.
Oh, it's lolradioshow1@gmail.com, or send us a message on any of our social medias. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Someone's at your door.
At LOL Radio Show 1.
So again, I think you're idiots, and feel free to email us or contact us through any of those.
Yeah, and we are live on
I
YouTube.
dare you.
We are live on YouTube and TikTok right now, so feel free to get behind your keyboards and tell us what you think.
Yeah, I dare you.
You know, I would not have an issue if they said I prefer 72 over 102.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. But when you say that you prefer 32 over 102 and then you're the exact same ones complaining about snow,
Joe,
what?
32 is freezing.
Exactly.
That means ice.
Yes.
That means it's cold.
Yes.
I'm sorry. You're idiots.
Yes. And this is one of the few occasions I back you 100% on this one, sir.
Oh, wow. This is a special occasion.
Yeah.
Hey.
Is it your birthday?
It must be. I'm going to have a drink on that one. Get my cool water.
Yeah. Cheers to that one. I'll take a swig as well.
There you go. 32. What is wrong with you people?
I'd like to say they're blessed, but I think they're a little touched in the head.
Bathing suits are too tight.
Yeah. It's cutting off circulation.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, before we get thrown off any further than what we are.
I'm a fat guy, so you know I don't like the heat.
Yeah.
But I like it better than 32.
Yes, sir. Well, sir, are you ready for another bit?
I think so.
Well, let's play our old buddy, Mr. Mike Armstrong. You need to go watch one of his performances. It is hilarious. If we could ever get him on the show, that'd be nothing but...
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, I would flip out.
Yeah.
Because Cena and I, we wouldn't seen him twice, and he is hilarious. So here is Mike Armstrong with My 9-Year-Old.
I wish y'all could meet my 9-year-old son. He's the coolest person I know. I'm not kidding. He's got red hair, looks just like Opie. Can't see word now. He's got 20% sight, but he's good with it. Makes jokes about he'll go, hear you later. He actually gets me in trouble. We got new neighbors moving next door. He knows they're unpacking her stuff. He puts a dog collar around his neck, walks up to where the line would be and goes... We're like, what's wrong, little boy? He goes, well, my dad put up an invisible fence so I wouldn't wander in the street. Oh, of course, he runs in the house. 2 seconds later, they're beating on my door. Don't you think that's a little cruel? I went over to the closet and went, hey, stay away from the neighbors. He's always been funny. First day of kindergarten, they had show and tell. He pulls out a rabbit's foot. Teacher went, lucky rabbit's foot? He went, only thing left in the trap. Pretty lucky, huh? Oh, I got that call that night. Mr. Armstrong, I think we're going to have a problem with Christopher this year. I'm not married to you. Shut up. I think we got some vegetarians on this. Rabbit foot joke didn't quite go over this well. All my wife's friends are vegetarians. I'm inviting them over for cookouts all the time. I'll be grilling, how you like your salad? They always say the same thing. I don't want an animal to die to feed me. This one slipped in the shower. We got another one in the freezer. Choked on grass. Vegetarian.
A&M Digital Technologies is the one-stop shop for all your technology needs. We offer computer sales and repair, cell phone and tablet sales and repair, video game console repair, home security camera solutions, website design, and more. Also, ask us about how we can help you preserve family photos and old family movies with our digital conversion services. We service Roane County and the surrounding areas. Whether it's for home or business, we have solutions for everyone. Give us a call today at 304-927-3588 or check out our website at amdigitaltechnologies.com.
Stop by Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply before you start your next home improvement project. We have the lumber, metal, and hardware you need to complete any project around the house. While you are here purchasing feed for your animals, remember to feed yourself at our delicious home-cooked deli. Let Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply be your one-stop for all your home improvement needs. Stop by our store at 4938 Parkersburg Road in Reedy, West Virginia, or give us a call at 304-927-8269.
A&M Digital Technologies is the one-stop shop for all your technology needs. We offer computer sales and repair, cell phone and tablet sales and repair, video game console repair, home security camera solutions, website design, and more. Also, ask us about how we can help you preserve family photos and old family movies with our digital conversion services. We service Roane County and the surrounding areas. Whether it's for home or business, we have solutions for everyone. Give us a call today at 304-927-3588 or check out our website at amdigitaltechnologies.com.
Stop by Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply before you start your next home improvement project. We have the lumber, metal, and hardware you need to complete any project around the house. While you are here purchasing feed for your animals, remember to feed yourself at our delicious home-cooked deli. Let Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply be your one-stop for all your home improvement needs. Stop by our store at 4938 Parkersburg Road in Reedy, West Virginia, or give us a call at 304-927-8269.
And we are back, and we are going in true Father's Day fashion. I had a complete brain lapse there for a second.
Well, he's drinking a smoothie, so he got brain freeze.
Boys, that water smooth.
Yeah.
So in honor of dads out there, last month we did a Yo Mama joke battle. Well, tonight we're going to have a Yo Daddy joke battle.
Yo Daddy.
Yo Daddy.
Yo Daddy.
So who wants to go first on this, sir? You or me?
Well, let's flip a coin.
Well, I don't know anybody named Coin.
Well, I do.
Do you?
So that means you go first.
All right.
All right.
Yo Daddy is so stupid, he got locked in a grocery store and starved.
Okay. Your daddy's so white, people have to wear sunglasses to look at him.
So? Your daddy is so wimpy, he got a hangover from smelling Listerine.
Your daddy's hair is so nappy, Moses couldn't part it.
Oh. Hey, banjo's on. What's up, buddy? Our buddy Paul.
Oh, hey, Paul.
Yeah, Mr. Paul Hinton.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, we're doing a Yo Daddy joke battle, so hit us with a dad joke if you got one. Yo Daddy is so bald, his blood type is shaving cream.
Your daddy's so fat, I took a picture of him last Christmas. It's still printed.
Well, you better have plenty of ink, buddy boy. Yo Daddy is so wimpy, even Hawaiian Punch could kick his butt.
I'm wearing the hey Kool-Aid. Your daddy's so poor, he goes to the park and ducks give him food.
Yo Daddy is so absent, they renamed the invisibility cloak to the Yo Daddy cloak.
Your daddy's so stupid, he brought a spoon to the Super Bowl.
Well, Yo Daddy is so stupid, he saw a sign that said ballpark left, so he turned around and went home.
That's bad.
That is bad.
Your daddy's so fat, he wore a gray shirt to the zoo. They thought the elephant escaped.
That's not good. Well, your daddy's so dumb, he thought the NFL draft was a beer.
Well, your daddy's so bald, I can see what he's thinking.
Well, Yo Daddy is so dumb, he thought Fleetwood Mac was a new burger at McDonald's.
I wouldn't doubt that. Your daddy's so fat, he starts the alphabet with O. O, B, C, D.
All right, sir. I believe.
Is that it?
I'm down to my last one.
Okay.
Yo Daddy is so bad with money, he still has Enron stock. I got a little age on that one.
Yeah, a little bit. Your daddy's so ugly, even Ripley can't believe it.
I think I drink water on that. I should have known better. Oh, that's bad.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, yes, sir.
6:30 is my favorite time of day, hands down.
I got you fired up, didn't I?
Yeah, well, I got another one here for you.
Well, keep it. You might need it someday.
Can a kangaroo jump higher than a house?
No.
Of course. Houses can't jump. Duh.
So if you have any Yo Daddy jokes or any just funny jokes you'd like for us to read on air, send them to us at LOL Radio Show 1 or to any of our social media pages. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok at LOL Radio Show 1.
Joe?
Sir?
I asked my dog what 2 minus 2 was.
And?
He said nothing.
I've met your dog. That don't surprise me.
That's the answer, Joe.
Oh. I don't get it.
Oh. I don't trust trees either. They seem shady.
They do.
I used to be.
And you know what you call them real skinny trees? No. Slim Shadies.
Slim Shady. I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now.
Well, bless your little heart.
If 2 vegetarians get into an argument, is it still called a beef? I'm reading an anti-gravity book. I can't put it down.
Well, Carol will smack you upside the head, too.
I'm so good at sleeping, I do it with my eyes shut.
Oh, you're an expert.
All right, I think I'm done.
Well, good. Not a minute too soon either.
Maybe one more.
Or maybe not 5 minutes too soon.
Did you hear about the man who fell into an upholstery machine?
No.
He's fully recovered.
Oh, gee, look at the time, Mike. We are late.
I like that one, though. That should have been on our dumb news.
Yeah. Oh, that'll probably.
Dumb crooks.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Oh, gee, Mike, look at time. I don't know where we're supposed to be. We were late. We are way behind.
Way late.
Yeah, we are so far behind, I don't think we'll ever catch up. So on that note, we're going to take a commercial break.
What about mustard?
What about mustard?
You said ketchup.
No, mustard was in the library with the candlestick.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm in the mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, hot outside today. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Sounds like some kind of weird horse.
Mayonnaise.
Now running through the ring, ladies and gentlemen, the horse named Mayonnaise.
He's coming down the strap. Mayonnaise.
Yeah, Mayonnaise. Oh, before we get thrown off there, Mike, let's take a break.
I'm ready to take a break.
Hey, we'll be right back.
Stop by Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply before you start your next home improvement project. We have the lumber, metal, and hardware you need to complete any project around the house. While you are here purchasing feed for your animals, remember to feed yourself at our delicious home-cooked deli. Let Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply be your one-stop for all your home improvement needs. Stop by our store at 4938 Parkersburg Road in Reedy, West Virginia, or give us a call at 304-927-8269.
A&M Digital Technologies is the one-stop shop for all your technology needs. We offer computer sales and repair, cell phone and tablet sales and repair, video game console repair, home security camera solutions, website design, and more. Also, ask us about how we can help you preserve family photos and old family movies with our digital conversion services. We service Roane County and the surrounding areas. Whether it's for home or business, we have solutions for everyone. Give us a call today at 304-927-3588 or check out our website at amdigitaltechnologies.com.
Stop by Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply before you start your next home improvement project. We have the lumber, metal, and hardware you need to complete any project around the house. While you are here purchasing feed for your animals, remember to feed yourself at our delicious home-cooked deli. Let Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply be your one stop for all your home improvement needs. Stop by our store at 4938 Parkersburg Road in Reedy, West Virginia, or give us a call at 304-927-8269.
A&M Digital Technologies is the one-stop shop for all your technology needs. We offer computer sales and repair, cell phone and tablet sales and repair, video game console repair, home security camera solutions, website design, and more. Also, ask us about how we can help you preserve family photos and old family movies with our digital conversion services. We service Roane County and the surrounding areas. Whether it's for home or business, we have solutions for everyone. Give us a call today at 304-927-3588 or check out our website at amdigitaltechnologies.com.
And we are back. I don't know where we went, but we're back.
Oh, I went on a trip.
On the good old gospel ship?
Yeah.
To the deluxe apartment in the sky high. Oh, I don't think that's how that song goes, does it?
I don't think so.
I got hit in the head.
With a box. About a week back.
Yeah, I got hit in the head with a box, got short-term memory loss. Hey, Mike, did I tell you about the time I got hit in the head with the box, got short-term memory loss?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it was bad. Hey, Mike, did I tell you about the time I got hit in the head with the box, got short-term memory loss?
No, I don't think you did.
Oh, okay. Well, before I forget, did I tell you about the time I got hit in the head with the box?
Yes, you did. You told me all about it.
Well, I don't remember telling you that I got hit in the head with the box and got short-term memory loss.
Short-term memory loss. Well, it should be long-term now because that's been years ago.
Well, it keeps happening. It's the same box. You think they'd move that box by now?
I know. The cardboard boxes are bad.
All right, Paul, have a good one, buddy. We're watching, if you watch us live on TikTok, we're talking with our buddy Paul Hinton in between bits here. So if you want the VIP experience and hear what we're actually saying when we're playing our...
we're talking about you people.
Yeah. We're talking about you people that like 32 degrees over 102 degrees.
Idiots.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Paul, if you're still on TikTok, before you hop off, buddy, do you prefer 32 degrees or 102? And we'll see where that goes. So, sir, are you ready for another bit?
Sure.
All right. So this one is by Mr. Jeff Allen, and I know he just released a new comedy special a while back, so you can check him out. He's all over the place, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, like everybody else. Mr. Jeff Allen, and this bit is called Teenagers.
Teenagers. I believe teenagers are God's revenge on mankind. I really do. I think one day the good Lord was looking down over his creation and said, let's see how they like it to create someone of their own image who denies their existence. Because I have read the Bible more than once, cover to cover, and it never mentions how old the devil was when he rejected God's authority. If I'm guessing an age, I'm saying 16. Devil got his driver's license, drove to Georgia. That's all I know. One heck of a fiddle player, buddy. You can't argue with a 16-year-old. You can't. They have a 3-word vocabulary. That's it. Is a word. You gonna pass your history test? What is it? Is another word. No, you can't spend the night at your friend's house. You flunked the history test. And then that word whatever, drove me insane. It affected my nerves. Because when it would come out of their mouths, I'd immediately blink them right in the eyes. Whatever. Stop that.
Enter a
Hey, get your little angels ready for therapy. They're going. This is America. Your kid's going to lay on a couch at some point in his life and blame you for everything. You might as well give him reasons going in. Don't stress about it. They're going to do it. I told my kids when they learn to write, when you perceive an injustice in our home, do us all a favor. Write it down and date it, and I'll initial it for you. How come? Well, when you're middle-aged, my memory's not so good, we could breeze through the therapeutic process together. I'll just hand that book to the therapist. All that stuff with my initials next to it, I did, and I'll be at the golf course. I don't get it. Where we're at as a nation, we got 40-year-old men calling up their 65-year-old fathers and yelling at them at 2 in the morning and blaming them for all the grief in their life. It may be true. He may have had a rotten father, but at this point in his life, what do you expect him to do for you? I got my answer ready. I'm waiting for one of my sons to call me up at 2 in the morning. You ruined my life. All I'm going to say is, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. That was Jeff Allen with teenagers. Mike, for some reason, I can see you doing some of that stuff when your kids were growing up.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason, I have a feeling that if you had thought of this, or maybe you actually did, I don't know, that you would have made a therapy book at your kids and, like, you would have initialed, like, yeah, I did that.
Well, I did say a lot of times, yeah, so.
Yeah. Point is.
Yeah, I'm the parent, you're the child, and, I think parents have forgotten that anymore.
Yes. Because
it seems like kids are ruling everything, and I do not understand that.
I don't either, because you and I, yeah, there's an age gap between us, but we was pretty much raised the same way of, the kids don't have kids are to be seen and not heard.
Yeah. If anybody's ever met my mother, they would understand how I was raised.
Yes, your mother, yeah. I was in my 20s. Your mother still tried to.
Yeah.
I'm 37 now, and I think your mom would still try. I know your mom would still try to keep me in line.
I know I'm still her son, but she still tries to.
Yeah.
I was like, Mom, not doing it. You can't make it.
Yeah.
I don't care how big that cane is. You can't swing it hard.
Yeah, but do you at least get the satisfaction standing in the yard going, yeah. No, she can't do anything.
Well, I tell you, one of the biggest things I done as growing up. Always heard it in my house, my dad. My house, my rules. I mean, I heard that forever growing up.
Speaking of which, your mom is watching.
That's okay.
Okay. Hi, Mammy.
It's nothing. But Dave came to my house after I got married, got my own house. He's sitting in there, and he pulled out a cigarette, and he started to light that up. And I was like, no, not in the house. You got to go outside. And he looked at me. Guess what I said?
My house, my rules.
No smoke. And all he did was kind of smile and put it away. What could he say?
Yeah.
It was his rule.
Yeah, it was one of those, the boy outsmarted him.
Yeah, I guess. It is Father's Day, and that's my Father's Day story.
Yeah.
But I will say, once I got married and moved out of the house, my dad and I got along so much better.
Well, I think it's it's kind of like Jeff Allen's. You're somebody else's problem now.
I guess that's the way to look at it.
Now the only thing my mom and dad have to do is tell people, I'm sorry, we tried to raise him right. How many times have you heard them tell you that?
Oh, yeah. we tried.
Yeah. Tried the best we could.
I mean, from my point of view, I think they've done a wonderful job. But now, that's my point of view.
Right. I have so many people say, I feel so sorry for Cena. I'm going, why? Like, I can't help it the way I am. You know, she had a choice. I love her to death, but she had a choice.
Yeah, so who's the dummy?
She's a smart lady. I caught her in a moment of weakness, and she made a poor life decision.
That's what happens. You catch them in a minute of weakness.
Yeah.
They go down a road that they wish they hadn't.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Mine did. She made up for it later.
Oh, are we going down that road again?
Oh, no, I just was being funny.
I know, but you scare me when you go down that road.
It's all good. My new lady, Jessie, she's very, very, our personalities really go together.
Yes, they do.
We say what's on our mind and like it or not. You know?
Right.
It's just the way it is. And she's okay. Most of the time, I say stuff that, a man should not say to his significant other.
Yes.
And all she does is look at me and laugh.
Yes.
I mean, there are things that I have said and done, and it's just like, oh my goodness, you're not right.
The salad menu.
Oh, the salad menu.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Oh my goodness. Her friends, her daughter, her mom.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, he did that to you, and she's dying laughing the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I wasn't the one that was talking about trying to lose weight, and I need to do this, do that.
Right.
She totally leaves that salad menu down.
Yeah.
I picked that up and knowing full well that this is probably it.
Yeah.
I probably will not go with this lady again.
Yeah, there's one or two things this is going to go one or two directions. There's really no other way it can go.
And she looked at me and she busted out laughing. The waitress did not.
The waitress was hitting her panic button like, call 911, we're going to put them on standby.
Jesse and I talked later, and we both think the waitress probably spit in my food.
Probably. If you're lucky, that's the least she did.
Yeah. But, I mean, she laughed so hard over that, and still to this day laughs at that.
Yeah.
And I was just so thankful she took that as it was intended.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a joke.
Yeah. Well, that's what's funny is I find after all these years.
Oh, by the way, Jessie did not have to lose weight. She's not heavy.
Right.
So I mean, it's just like.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
it's the female brain. Yeah. Yeah. After all these years, Cena's finally starting to realize how fun it is just to mess with people.
Yeah.
And it's not that. And you and I, we have a rule: is you don't be nasty to people unless they deserve it. But if you're going to mess with them, you don't get nasty, you don't get mean with them. You just say the most off-the-wall, random things,
yeah.
and it throws them off. For example, you get in a crowded elevator with people, you step on, you turn around, you look right at them and go, hi!
I like when the lights go out, if you're in public especially, if the lights go out, just yell out, don't touch me.
Yes.
Stop touching me.
Yes.
I love doing that. Jessie and I was in that big box store I was telling you about, and she was wearing a sundress. Pretty little dress. And this woman walks up to her and just says, that is the most beautiful dress. I just love that. I whirled around there without missing a beat. Hi, I made that. Like that. And this woman, she did not know what to say. She's like, you did a good job. I said, well, thank you. It took me like 2 weeks to make that. I mean, I talked to this woman like that the whole time.
Yeah.
And then I just turned and walked away.
Yeah.
and Jessie, the whole time, went with it.
Yeah, straight face just rolled with it. Yeah, now see, Cena, she gets like panic attacks. Like when I do my telemarketer calls or if she knows I'm going to mess with somebody, she like has a panic attack. And I'm like, why? She said, I don't know. She said, there's just something watching you work like that. It gives her anxiety. I'm like, I'm not doing anything out of the way. She's like, I know. She said, it's funny.
It's just running your mouth.
Yeah. She said, it's funny. She said, but it just gives me anxiety. And I'm like, I don't get it.
But I will say Jesse's tried a few times to embarrass me, and I just go with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care what you do. Lay down on the floor and throw a tantrum. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk past you.
Yeah. Although I've got to say,
off her meds.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I'll tell a story on my mom.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
On Father's Day.
Yes.
My mother.
Dad thought it was funny, so there we go.
Okay. Dad's okay with it.
Yeah. So, you know where our driveway and Mom and Dad's driveway, you got the little drive spot that Dad just put gravel down?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, before he put gravel down there, we've always drove across there. We always called it the bridge. Well, Mom's sitting there in the driveway talking to me one day. Well, FedEx truck pulls up. Mom goes, well, I need to get out his way. So she just pulls over there and stops and sits there. And the FedEx guy hands me a package, and he goes, did she mean to park there? I said, pay no mind to her. I said she's having some issues here lately, and I said she does things like that, not thinking of what she's doing. I said, then you ask her about it, she gets embarrassed. I said, so just act like that never happened. He goes, oh, okay. He looks at her, waves, getting his truck, and just slowly goes down the driveway. Mom said, what'd he say? And I told her. She said, why'd you tell him that? I said, I thought it was funny.
Your mom, I bet she'd be ready to kill you.
Yes, she was.
I worked at the hospital, and I quit and went to work for another place. And then I came back to the hospital after a couple of years. And I ran into a lady up on the second floor that I hadn't seen in a while. And she started asking, how you doing? I'm glad to see you back and all this stuff. And she said, how's your mom doing? I said, oh, she died.
I remember this story. This is one of my favorites.
And she goes, oh, you know, she doesn't know what to do, what to say.
Right.
I mean, she's like, oh, my goodness, you know. And I looked at her just straight face. I said, well, I'm lying. She's okay. Michael! She just went, oh, it was so funny. That poor lady. I did so many things to that lady. She has passed now.
Yes, she has.
And I really miss her. I always liked her. Always got along good with this lady. So it was just a sad situation that's how she passed. But when she thought my mom had died, she missed it. You know, it was just like, oh, I'm so sorry for asking.
Yeah, make him feel bad.
Yeah, I told Mom about it. All Mom did was laugh.
Yeah.
She's like, I expect that kind of stuff from you.
Yeah. Yeah, because there with that particular person, there's a 3-pack of stories there, and all of them great. That one, the TV, and then the closet. Instead of Mike coming out of the closet, he made her come out of the closet, and not in the way that you think.
I had a lot of fun back in those days. You know, it was just less responsibility. You didn't, you know, just things were different.
Yes.
Oh, well. But I really liked that story with her and telling her my mom had died. I know that's not supposed to be funny, but it was.
Yeah, but there's a time and a place for everything, and you couldn't have picked a more better time nor place.
No, she was catching up.
Yeah.
She caught up more than she thought.
Yeah.
More than she wanted to, anyway. Yeah. That was great.
Well, Mike, you ready for another bit, sir?
Oh, let's hit her.
All right, so our next bit's from Pinkerton and Bowden, and it's Daddy Sang Bass.
My name's Sandy Pinker.
I'm Richard Bowden, and
this is our band back here, Rugged Rob Strandlin.
It's good to be here in Orlando. Yeah, like cold weather.
Yeah, where we come from in Nashville, it's real cold right now. Speaking of Nashville, you know, the roots to country music come from the family. Sitting out on the front porch, singing that good old gospel music.
That's right. You know, a lot of good singers come out of them musical families. For instance, y'all remember the Man in Black? Yeah. You know, he'd come out there, he had a TV show, and he'd come out there, you know, walk up to the mic, kind of go, I'm out of cash. I've been to prison. And this is my wife, June. She's been to prison. If we ever have a son, he's going to prison too. No,
he didn't say that.
Well, no, he didn't really say that, but he's a good singer and he's from a musical family, which is what this song is about. However, this is about one of those musical families that no matter how hard they tried, they just never could cut the mustard. Well, I remember when I was young, times were hard when I was young. Daddy would sit us in a circle, try to teach us vocal parts. But we sounded so absurd, cause nobody ever sang the third. For a singing group, we just weren't all that sharp. Daddy sang bass,
Mama sang tenor, me and little brother sang bass and tenor.
Singing gospel songs so bad it was a sin.
Daddy sang bass,
Mama sang tenor,
me and little brother sang bass and tenor. All the dogs out in the yard would join right in.
A&M Digital Technologies is the one-stop shop for all your technology needs. We offer computer sales and repair, cell phone and tablet sales and repair, video game console repair, home security camera solutions, website design, and more. Also, ask us about how we can help you preserve family photos and old family movies with our digital conversion services. We service Roane County and the surrounding areas. Whether it's for home or business, we have solutions for everyone. Give us a call today at 304-927-3588 or check out our website at amdigitaltechnologies.com.
Stop by Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply before you start your next home improvement project. We have the lumber, metal, and hardware you need to complete any project around the house. While you are here purchasing feed for your animals, remember to feed yourself at our delicious home-cooked deli. Let Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply be your one-stop for all your home improvement needs. Stop by our store at 4938 Parkersburg Road in Reedy, West Virginia, or give us a call at 304-927-8269.
A&M Digital Technologies is the one-stop shop for all your technology needs. We offer computer sales and repair, cell phone and tablet sales and repair, video game console repair, home security camera solutions, website design, and more. Also, ask us about how we can help you preserve family photos and old family movies with our digital conversion services. We service Roane County and the surrounding areas. Whether it's for home or business, we have solutions for everyone. Give us a call today at 304-927-3588 or check out our website at amdigitaltechnologies.com.
Stop by Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply before you start your next home improvement project. We have the lumber, metal, and hardware you need to complete any project around the house. While you are here purchasing feed for your animals, remember to feed yourself at our delicious home-cooked deli. Let Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply be your one-stop for all your home improvement needs. Stop by our store at 4938 Parkersburg Road in Reedy, West Virginia, or give us a call at 304-927-8269. And a mistress. And we are back. I was trying to find Mike's intro, but I could not find it. So I'm not sure what I was playing there. Well, I think I know what it was, but...
Well, I'm right here.
Okay, hold on. Let me try something real quick. Oh, nope. That wasn't it. Okay. Well, enough trying to find out what all that is.
He was not prepared, people.
No, I wasn't.
But I am prepared.
Well, that makes one of us.
I don't know what I'm prepared for, but I'm prepared.
So we're going to have our Ask Mike segment. So since in salute of fathers, Mike is going to hand out some fatherly advice here tonight.
Yes, I am a self-proclaimed expert in advice.
Yes, he even printed up his own certificate and everything.
Yes, I did. Those are easy to print up, by the way.
Yes, they are. I am YouTube certified.
For $5.99.
Yes.
People ask me if I'm a lawyer. I go, well, I am People's Court and Judge Judy certified.
Judge Judy.
I go far back as Judge Wapner. Now let's see how many people know that reference.
Yeah, I know.
I know you know Judge Wapner, but so
firsthand, I was on his show 3 times. Not true.
So we had 8 poor individual souls send us questions for Mike, and if you would like for us to Mike to answer your questions, you can send those to Ask Mike. Email them at lolradioshow1@gmail.com or send them to us on our social medias at lolradioshow1.
People, this is totally free.
Yes.
Totally free.
Disclaimer, LOL Radio Show and Joe McDonald is not responsible for anything that Mike says. Or WVRC.
I say nothing that is not true.
In your mind.
In my mind, this is all truth.
Yeah.
And I think some of it, except for the 32 degrees idiots out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I still think that's true.
Yeah. That they're idiots?
Yes.
All right, sir.
ID 10T.
Yeah. EBCAC, error between keyboard and chair.
Yeah.
All right, sir. So you ready for some fatherly advice?
I am ready to hand out what I believe to be expert advice.
All right, sir. So our first writer writes, Dear Mike, for years I've heard about players winning thousands of dollars on casino slot machines, but every time I try to win one, I run out of cash before hitting it. How can I win the jackpot before I go broke? Hurry your answer because my money is running out. Sincerely, Unlucky.
Wow. That could be a difficult one to answer, but I'm the man for the job.
But you like a good challenge.
I love challenges. Okay, dear Unlucky, I believe it's been said, a fool and his money are soon parted. After all, another name for slot machines are the one-armed bandit.
This is true.
So, hold on to your money. Don't gamble.
Well, that's actually some sound advice.
Well, yeah, I told you. I'm good.
I thought you'd say, well, if that slot machine's not working for you, try a different one.
I did think about that, but, one-armed bandits, come on.
But what if it's a push button? Is it still a one-armed bandit?
Well, all the new ones are push button, but they still have the arm.
Right. So technically, it's a two-arm bandit.
No, it's one arm, one button.
It's an arm and button bandit.
Arm and button bandit. Yep, I think you're right.
That's the brother to Arm and Hammer that turned bad. Was the arm and button bandit.
I have to say this. Say
that 3 times fast.
If you are a gambler, it's always in the house's favor. Always.
If you're a gambler, we're betting you're losing.
At some point, you will lose.
Yes.
Whether it be big, small, or whatever.
Yeah.
You're going to lose. So just, here's the thing. Don't do it. I mean it. It's just my feelings, my thoughts on it. See, I bet you that'll work out.
Yeah, you bet it'll work out.
Is that still online? Are we still on the air?
Yeah.
Oh.
So our next writer writes, Dear Mike, what time does today turn in tonight? Sincerely, Clock Watcher.
Dear Clock Watcher, are you off your meds? I mean, really, look outside. If it's light, then it's daytime. If it's dark, it's light. And if that doesn't work for you, see me tomorrow.
Okay, all right, sir. Now I'm going to poke a hole in your theory.
Oh.
What if it's one of those people live in Canada and they have sunlight for 6 months out of the year straight, day and night?
They have a calendar that tells them when the daylight is.
But when do you know when to flip days?
They have a calendar that tells them when the daylight is.
Yeah, but a paper calendar doesn't, too. You have to tell it manually, so how do you know when to flip it? If it's a digital calendar.
It's all digital, man.
No, if they have a what if they're Amish in Canada and they have a paper calendar?
There are no Amish in Canada.
How do you know? You ever been there?
It's too cold.
How do you know?
I know.
You been there?
I got a buddy that lives there.
Yeah, right.
I do. His name's Bub.
Bub?
Bub. I really do have a buddy that lives there.
Yeah, but he's never talked about the Amish on the calendar.
Eric.
Yeah, but he's never told you about the Amish living up there.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time.
Oh, I bet you do.
We do, absolutely.
Yeah. I had to get the hip waders. I was getting deep in here.
Look outside, people. Joe's being funny here, but, I mean, come on. I think you are off your meds.
So it still remains a mystery on what time today becomes tonight. Our next writer writes, Dear Mike, our son married a girl when he was in the service. They were married in February, and she had an 8.5-pound baby girl in August. She said the baby was premature. Can an 8.5-pound baby be this premature? Sincerely wanting to know.
Dear wanting to know. Well, I guess it's possible, but it's more likely the wedding should have been moved up a few months.
I know what it is. They were Canadian, and they had that paper calendar that you didn't know when day turned into night.
Okay, Joe, what is it with you in Canada, eh?
Because that's where they get sunshine. Like there's certain parts up there.
6 months or something like that. Yeah.
Where it's nonstop daylight.
Okay.
I'm trying to make sense of this, sir, and you're just killing my vibe here.
I'm just trying to answer these questions in the best way possible. And I'm killing it.
Yeah, you're killing it, all right. Our next writer writes, Dear Mike, I've been going with this girl for a year. How can I get her to say yes? Don.
Now, see, I got this one covered.
All right.
I got a sure thing. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Dear Dawn, try asking her what the opposite of no is.
Well, that's a different route than I'm going. My response would be, Dear Dawn, yes to what? He didn't say.
Well, he said yes. How to get her to say yes? What is the opposite of no?
Good point.
Yes, that's the answer.
That's probably been your most helpful tip of the night.
Oh, man, I'm telling you what. I mean, I'm just slaying this.
Yeah.
I mean, just absolutely. Hey, wait, I got to pat myself in the back.
Be careful, don't hurt yourself. Our next poor soul says, Dear Mike, when I was going with Erwin, he gave me a parakeet, which I taught to say Erwin. Well, Erwin and I broke up. Now I'm going with a fellow named Ronnie. When Ronnie comes over, the parakeet keeps on saying, Erwin, Erwin. And of course, Ronnie doesn't like it. What should I do? Beth.
See, again, I have the
perfect answer to this.
This is perfect. Matter of fact, I might have 3 answers to this.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Let's start out with, Dear Beth, have Ronnie over for a romantic dinner for 2. I hear parakeets taste a lot like chicken.
Good point.
If you don't like that,
here's option number 2.
Find a new man with the same name as Erwin.
That's what I was going to say. Dump Ronnie, find another man named Erwin, and all your problems are solved.
And my third answer to this is train the parakeet to say Ronnie.
But what if she finds another man? I think she needs to get... I like options 1 and 2.
I personally would go with 1 because, I like chicken.
Free dinner.
I like chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, I like option 1 and 2. Third, not so much, but option 1 or 2 are very viable options.
Well, man, I mean, you could teach him to say something else.
Yeah. I saw somebody on the news, they was trying to get rid of the parakeet because the previous owner taught it to say a lot of bad words, and that's all it would say. And now the new owner's gotten that, and they're like, we got to get rid of this bird. And I'm going, yeah, you just open the cage and then fly away.
Well, it's kind of like kids. If you talk dirty around your kids, then your kids, as they're growing up, they're sponges, and they start talking that way.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cute at first, but you get out, you go to church.
Yeah.
Or something, and the kid starts talking that way. Yeah. Well, it gets real embarrassing real quick.
Uh-huh.
That's chicken. Just remember that.
Yes, tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken.
Our next writer writes, Dear Mike, my problem is my husband. Well, that's nothing new.
And we hear this all the time.
Yeah. He wears false teeth, uppers and lowers, and he thinks it's real funny to take them out of parties and do a Spanish dancing using them as castanets. Well, your husband sounds like fun. He thinks it is being the life of the party, but I'm embarrassed to death. Should I keep him away from parties, or should I tell him that he isn't funny? Sincerely, Marcia. Dear Karen's sister.
Well, that's kind of my advice here. Dear Marcia, get over yourself. Let the man do what he does. That's funny right there. I don't care who you are.
Yes. And Marcia, your husband might be the only reason you're invited to these parties.
That is absolutely correct. Keep that in mind. Your man, keep your man happy. If he wants to play with his teeth, let him.
Yeah.
Unless he bites you with them.
Yeah. And tell your sister Karen we said hello.
Boy, she makes her rounds.
Yes, she does.
And not in a good way.
Our next writer writes, all right, make sure we still get on TikTok. Yep, we are. Our next writer writes, Dear Mike, my lovely bride and I were discussing our futures over dinner last night. While we were talking, the discussion of children came up. My wife comes from a large family and would like to have at least 7 children. What are the advantages and disadvantages of having 7 children? Thanks, Dave.
Okay. Speaking as a father of 2, not 7, but 2, I would say the advantages of 7 kids would be taxes and free labor around the house. Okay? The disadvantages of having 7 children. 7 children.
Yeah. The disadvantage of having 7 children is having 7 children.
I'd be mean.
The only possible advantage of having 7 children is if you have at least 6 different fathers.
Then that would mean divorce.
Not necessary. Not in Utah.
Okay. You got me there. Oh, my goodness. Joe, and all your loopholes.
I know. I told you I was People's Court and Judge Judy certified. You won't believe me.
Okay.
And I have one of those little squeaker gavels too. You pound on this, it goes quack.
Quack, quack. Yeah. He just cracked me up. Quacks me up.
So our last writer of the night writes, Dear Mike, my husband told me last weekend that he would like to start a family. He's always talked about having 2 kids, but he doesn't want them far apart. I always thought we'd all live in the same house together, or is he wanting conjoined twins? Any help in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Thanks, confused. I'm confused just reading it.
Well, I have the answer.
Oh, I'm glad you do, because I am stumped.
I do. I mean, dear confused, do you do drugs?
If you don't, you should try them.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Because you must be stupid.
In the words of my late granny, are you stupid or do you go home practicing it? Because there is nobody breathing natural air can be that dumb.
How is it they say that down south? Bless your heart.
Yeah, my granny always said, well, bless your stupid little heart.
Well, they say bless your heart without saying stupid.
Yeah, Granny never cut any ties.
Oh, Granny. Oh, my gosh. What is wrong with people, Joe?
My head hurt. I thought I was like having a stroke just reading that last one.
We always thought we live in the same house.
Yeah.
Hey, lady, he means he wants them close together, okay? He wants them born not far apart, right? You know, within a year's time would be close together.
But are they going to be? But what do they have to be socially? But do they have to be socially distanced?
Oh my goodness!
I got a feeling that's like she's going to send a follow-up letter, Dear Mike.
I'm beginning to think Joe's on drugs now.
I told you I had a stroke reading that question.
You got hit in a box.
Something short-circuited up top here. I don't know what.
You got hit in the head with a box.
Hey, did I tell you about that?
Yeah, you told me about that. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so if you would like to confuse the living daylights out of us.
Joe, I want to say that hit in the head with the box.
Yes.
Do you remember who you did that
Yes,
to?
I do, because she reminds me all the time. Debbie, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because every time I'd walk into Debbie's office, she goes, don't start about the box.
Oh,
yeah, she has never forgotten that.
Well, I wonder why. He went on for a while with that.
Yeah, that's the fun in that joke, and as you just keep running that joke all night, and of course Mike likes a good joke, so Mike always kept poking the bear and finding ways for me to just take the baton and run with it.
People.
Yeah, and we
in a fun way.
Yes. Oh, so if you would like to send us your questions and have Mike answer your great dilemmas in life, anybody but Karen's sister Marcia and Confused.
Definitely not Confused because, come on.
Yeah, that's why I went ahead and asked you the social distance one, because I've got a feeling like she's going to send a follow-up question. Well, Mike, what if...
What if they lived in Canada? Eh?
In the sunshine for 6 months out of the year. I think Confused is sisters with Clockwatcher. I think they're related somehow.
I wonder.
Maybe that's her husband. If they're married, that explains a lot. And I got a story I can't tell on air on that too.
Please send any questions that you have like that. I would be glad to answer them for you. Again, I am self-proclaimed expert in these situations.
Yes, he is YouTube certified.
YouTube
and Google. He's
YouTube
Google certified.
And TikTok certified.
Yes.
I can answer questions.
You can send those questions to lolradioshow1@gmail.com or send them to us on our socials, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at LOLRadioShow1.
And I would be glad to answer any question you have.
Yes. So, sir, does that cover all of our bases?
I think so, Joe.
All right, then we'll take another break here, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Bye.
Stop by Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply before you start your next home improvement project. We have the lumber, metal, and hardware you need to complete any project around the house. While you are here purchasing feed for your animals, remember to feed yourself at our delicious home-cooked deli. Let Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply be your one-stop for all your home improvement needs. Stop by our store at 4938 Parkersburg Road in Reedy, West Virginia, or give us a call at 304-927-8269.
A&M Digital Technologies is the one-stop shop for all your technology needs. We offer computer sales and repair, cell phone and tablet sales and repair, video game console repair, home security camera solutions, website design, and more. Also, ask us about how we can help you preserve family photos and old family movies with our digital conversion services. We service Roane County and the surrounding areas. Whether it's for home or business, we have solutions for everyone. Give us a call today at 304-927-3588 or check out our website at amdigitaltechnologies.com.
Stop by Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply before you start your next home improvement project. We have the lumber, metal, and hardware you need to complete any project around the house. While you are here purchasing feed for your animals, remember to feed yourself at our delicious home-cooked deli. Let Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply be your one-stop for all your home improvement needs. Stop by our store at 4938 Parkersburg Road in Reedy, West Virginia, or give us a call at 304-927-8269.
A&M Digital Technologies is the one-stop shop for all your technology needs. We offer computer sales and repair, cell phone and tablet sales and repair, video game console repair, home security camera solutions, website design, and more. Also, ask us about how we can help you preserve family photos and old family movies with our digital conversion services. We service Roane County and the surrounding areas. Whether it's for home or business, we have solutions for everyone. Give us a call today at 304-927-3588 or check out our website at amdigitaltechnologies.com.
As hard as it's been. And we are back.
We're back.
And Mike, apparently we didn't make Mamie too mad because she said, great show tonight.
Wow. Thank you, Mom. She is my mom, so she's going to say stuff like that. Unless
yeah,
it's
but
a bad show.
I was gonna say she actually means it because I've known your mom and she's brutally honest.
I was gonna say unless it's a bad show, then she'll tell you.
Yeah. And if you don't like it, that's your problem, not hers. Well, sir, we have reached almost the end of this show.
Really?
Yes.
It just seemed like we just started.
I know, like an hour and 20 minutes ago. It just seems like an hour and 20 minutes just flown by.
Yeah, just flew by. Just like we were sitting here talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah. I didn't think I'd ever talk to you that long.
Me either. Although somebody needs to talk to Confused about the whole thoughts of having children, but that's a whole nother
Joe,
story.
speaking of Confused, I had another thought there.
Okay.
I'm thinking birth control.
Or adoption.
Or adoption.
Or D, none of the above.
Just, take something. Lady, take something.
Yeah, because I'm going to have to take something. I think there's something.
Oh my gosh, birth control.
Yeah, I've lost brain cells that I know I'll never get back. I can just feel them popping like fireworks in my head.
Yeah, everybody send me something. I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
Even if it is criticism. Does my voice annoy you?
I'll talk like this then. What do you think about that? Do you like that? I'll get you, my pretty.
Want to hear something annoying?
There it is.
Oh, well, sir, let's get to our Ray Stevens song tonight before we actually do get thrown off of here.
FCC's calling.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah, there's something wrong with this phone. The phone's ringing and it just shows letters F, C, and C.
O, B, C, D.
So our Ray Stevens song of the night in Salute of All Fathers is My Dad. So here's Ray Stevens' song of the night with My Dad.
Dad never climbed Mount Everest, never wrote a novel, never won a Pulitzer Prize. My dad never planned a freeway, never made $1 million like some other guys. He hasn't any trophies, never made who's who. But if you need his help, there's not a thing he wouldn't do. He doesn't play piano or the violin, you know. Yeah, but he can play a radio as well as any pro. My dad could beat up your dad, but he wouldn't. Oh, my dad could beat up your dad, but he wouldn't even try. He's got the greatest laugh. He's not afraid to cry. I really can't imagine that he ever told a lie. He forgives so fast when you've done something you shouldn't. My dad could beat up your dad, but he wouldn't. My dad never ran for office, never found a cure for some rare disease. My dad never swam the channel, never did learn how to speak Chinese, never once played Hamlet, had a friar's roast, and whenever he cooks breakfast, well, he always burns the toast. He's never been to Europe or seen the pyramids. His favorite pastime is just bragging about his kids. My dad could beat up your dad, but he wouldn't. Oh, my dad could beat up your dad, but he wouldn't tried. His life may be simple, but it's far from humdrum. For an ordinary man, he's extraordinary as they come. I once tried to describe him, and I couldn't. My dad could beat up your dad, but he wouldn't. My dad could beat up your dad, but he wouldn't. Oh, my dad could beat up your dad, but he wouldn't even try. I remember long ago, and it makes me awfully glad. I looked down from heaven and said, I want that guy to be my dad.
That was Ray Stevens' song tonight with My Dad.
My dad.
My dad could beat up your dad, but he wouldn't.
My dad wasn't a very big guy.
No, but I did see pictures that you posted on the other Facebook the other day of you and your dad.
Oh, you like those?
Yes, and as soon as I seen the picture, that didn't surprise me a bit. Were you making faces?
Yeah, of course I make faces.
You're like, yep, that's Mike.
Yep.
Well, sir, we have hit the end of another show.
Carol Burnett used to sing something. I don't remember what it was, but at the end of her show, every show, she would sing something. And I always liked that. We need to come up with something like that.
Well, we can get King Chuck to come up here and sing us a diddly.
I was going to say, preferably it wouldn't be us singing.
Get James and King Chuck and maybe Angry Bird.
James, I don't know if he can sing or not. He does well to talk sometimes.
Well, I don't know. He sings in that theme song of his.
James Worthy. James Worthy. You're not worthy. Oh, my goodness.
Well, sir, first off, we're a week late, but to all the fathers, happy Father's Day.
Yes, happy Father's Day to your dad, my dad, and everybody's dad.
Yes.
Happy Father's Day.
And I took another brain lapse, sir.
Well, we need to start thanking people for letting us do here.
Yes. So happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, our dads included. We want to thank WVRC with Drew and the crew up here for letting us come crash the station once a month for our own personal entertainment. And if everybody else gets entertained, thank you for listening to us.
Thanks for listening.
Watching us and following us on that. And a special announcement. In the town of Reedy, in Reedy, West Virginia, on next Saturday, June 29th, they're going to have a Reedy Music Festival down there, and they have some big bands coming in. Right off the top of my head, I know Rachel Lipsey's going to be there. I know, man, I cannot think tonight.
Have you been doing drugs?
No, I'm telling you, confused, messed my head up permanently, apparently. Sam Grove's going to be there. Rachel Lipsey's going to be there. The Davison brothers and more are going to be there next Saturday, June 29th. So be sure to stop down there. They're going to have carnival and food trucks and just all kinds of fun. And Drew and I are going to be there all day broadcasting live down there. And so you'll probably more likely see me there. And you never know who you might see. Mike might make an appearance. Mike's like Bigfoot. He may just show up and nobody expect it.
I think I might come down at least Friday.
Come Friday?
Yeah, at least Friday. I don't know about Saturday. I think I got some plans. It all depends on the weather. I want to go out on the bike.
What's pretty that is you got to take full advantage of that.
Oh, yeah. Because
it'll be some of these people's favorite time of weather, 32 degrees before you know it.
Well, when it's 32, riding a bike ain't fun.
Yeah.
Excuse me, it is not fun.
Yeah, at all. So again, thank Drew and the crew. And if you want to come to Reedy next Saturday, June 29th, we'll be down there broadcasting all day and stay for the show that evening. There's going to be great music all weekend long down there.
If it's Good Friday, I might come back on Saturday evening.
Well, there you go.
After I get my day trip in.
There you go. Yeah, stop on down. Yeah.
Will you buy me something to eat?
Buddy.
How about drink?
I got a better idea. Why don't we just put it on Drew's tab and not tell him?
Oh, well, that would be the best way to do that.
There we go.
Thank you, Drew.
Yeah. And next, we want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank A&M Digital Technologies and Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply for their support of the show. Without them, we couldn't be here putting on our nonsense.
Nonsense? This is not nonsense. This means a lot to me.
Well, some people call it nonsense.
It's no nonsense.
Yeah, no nonsense. Or shenanigans. How about that?
Okay.
Make it sound fancy.
Fancy.
Fancy. And last and most certainly not least, Terrell's. We keep needing to stop down at Terrell's. So if you're down at Reedy on Saturday, taking in all the festivities, go across the street to Terrell's Metal and Farm Supply and stop in there and tell them the guys from the LOL radio show sent you, and go in there and see what all they have. You would not believe what all they have in there, as far as hardware needs and more.
Do they have fishing poles?
Would not surprise me if they did.
I don't want any. I just was asking.
Would not surprise me. They've got stuff down there, Mike. You wouldn't believe.
It's like a farm store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Farm feed hardware store.
Yeah. I always like
great food. Cannot
love going in places like that.
Cannot brag enough about their food. All real home cooked food. I mean it doesn't get any better.
Somebody live there? Then it's not home cooking.
Here we go.
Hey, if you can bring up Canada, I'm just going to say Canada Dry.
But why do they call it Canada Dry if it's wet?
Good question, Joe. Why is it a dry martini?
Yeah, when it's wet.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe our audience can answer that.
No, I pose those. Joe from Spencer writes, Dear Mike, why do they call it Canada Dry if it's wet?
Dear Joe. Are you stupid?
No, but my mom should have followed up with that specialist in Dallas.
There's papers to prove it.
And last and most certainly not least, we want to thank all of our fans, all of our followers for supporting us and supporting our sponsors and supporting the station. We greatly appreciate it. And if you want to see highlights of our shows and exclusive content, be sure to follow us on all of our socials at LOL Radio Show 1. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I think that's it.
Well, there's some special content. It's on Joe's private page.
No, I do not have an OnlyFans. No, I don't.
Yes, he does. He does now. He don't know it, but he does. I have been filming, Joe, behind the scenes of all of these shows.
I'm going to say, what are you filming and putting my name on? But hey, if it's making money, I want a cut of it.
Actually, I haven't made any money yet, Joe.
But man, you've gotten all kinds of refunds, though. So on that note, we thank y'all again for listening to us, and we'll be back again next month with another show of who knows what. And then August, get ready, because August will be our Salute to Teachers. That's my personal favorite one. I mean, my personal favorites are our specials, like our Mother's Day special, our Father's Day special.
Which we do those, Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Right.
We do a lot of specials, and that's why we like doing the show, because it gives us a chance to talk and be funny with people.
Yes.
Or at least we think we're funny.
Yeah, so our August episode will be our Salute to Teachers. So if you have a funny teacher story, please go ahead and send it to us now, and we'll get a prep for August show, because that was fun last year, reading true tales of teachers.
And I just want to put out there, we are paid comedians, so we are professionals now.
Yes.
So we are professional comedians.
Yes.
So
and
you're welcome.
Yeah, we're more than YouTube certified. We're getting paid.
That's right. Not much, but we're getting paid.
Hey, all it takes is $1 to say you're paid.
Well, that was my goal when we started this.
Yes.
Was it not?
Yes, it was.
And I have
We far exceeded that.
Very far exceeded the dollar. $1.25.
That's right. Mike walked in the $1.25 tree like he was Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah, because they don't charge tax on food.
So on that note, Mike, is there anything I missed? As much trouble I've been struggling with tonight.
I think there's a lot of stuff we missed, but I think we're covered as all we can cover.
But we'll hit it again next. We'll pick it up next month.
If we miss something this month, we're gonna catch it next month. Yeah. I promise you.
Yeah, there's probably a joke from Christmas we forgot to tell, so we'll tell it next month.
Unless we forget it.
Yeah, there you go.
So, there you go.
All right.
You've heard it here first, guys.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so stay cool, stay hydrated, and don't be dumb.
Don't be stupid. Don't post stuff on Facebook and say something about 32 degrees. You'd rather have it 32 degrees than 102 degrees. I mean, just don't be stupid.
Yeah.
I got one other thing to say. We don't want to see what you're eating. And we definitely don't want to see the after effects. So just don't be stupid. You know, every now and then you want to post a nice picture of a steak or invite me to eat steak with you.
Yes.
You know, come on.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Yeah. If you're going to post a picture on there, the next words on there should be, would you like to come over?
Yes. Invite us.
Yes.
We'll tell jokes at your table.
Yes. And we might get dismissed from your table, but we will tell.
It might not be funny to you, but it will be to us. Yeah. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, Mike does this joke with straws up his nose. It is a sight to see.
Oh, well, until stuff comes out that straws.
Yeah. Yeah, you thought the fountains at the mall was something to see.
And you think I'm acting like a walrus? No. I'm an elephant.
An elephant.
An elephant.
Yeah.
That's fancy. Fancy talk.
There you go. All right, so everybody, y'all have a good night.
I'll be wearing my gray shirt, too.
There you go. Stay cool, behave yourselves, and don't do nothing crazy. And we'll catch y'all next month. Good night, and God bless.
God bless. Night.
It's time to mend fences with help from Southern States in Spencer. Field Fence, ideal for general farm use. Moto high tensile field fence, easy to install, requires fewer posts, and provides longer life. Moto high tensile barbed wire, electric,